Hey guys, it's Miss Perkins here. Today we are working in our new module. We're working in module 2 today. You guys are all getting new workbooks today. Okay? My friends are at school. The sub will be passing out your workbook with your name on it. Make sure it is your name that is on the workbook when you get it. Okay? Also, my friends are at school. There is that white sticker that's on your workbook. Write your number on that white sticker, please, with a pencil. Remember, write with a pencil because if we have to erase it, I want to make sure that you can do that. My friends that are at home, your parents should have came and picked up your module. It is very important that you have this module because this is how you do all your classwork. Alrighty, guys. So in this nice new workbook, you're going to turn to page number 3. This workbook is the new workbook that has the blue on it. Alrighty, guys. So now, I'm going to read this to you. It says, John, Emma, and Alice each had 10 raisins. John ate 10 raisins, Emma ate 4 raisins, and Alice ate 5 raisins. How many raisins do they each have now? I'm going to read it again. John, Emma, and Alice each had 10 raisins. John ate 3 raisins, Emma ate 4 raisins, and Alice 5 raisins. How many raisins do they each have now? Alright guys, let's read it again. Let's do cubes as we read it. John, Emma, and Alice each had 10 raisins. John ate 3 raisins. This 8 means that taken away. Emma ate 4 raisins. Alice, this should be that you have 8 right there. 5 raisins. How many raisins do they each have now? Now remember our number sentence and number bond to show each. So you have a box. We have to make it to where this box has 3 different sections. So we're going to have to draw a line closer to like the one side and then one to the other side. So where you see 1, 2, 3 sections. So you're going to have a section for John. So put a J on top of that section. A spot for Emma, which you could put an E. And a spot for Alice, which you could put an A. So let's talk about John. Remember, they each had 10 raisins. So let's draw 10 raisins for each. So draw 10 circles in each of their sections. All right. Now let's talk about John. John ate 3. In fact, guys, I am so sorry. Erase. Whoopsies. Miss Perkins is going crazy. We don't need to draw pictures for these. We don't need to do that. We're going to draw number bonds. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Draw your number bonds for these. Whoopsies. And now, they each had 10. So write 10 as our whole for each of the number bonds. Sorry, guys. Now, we know that John ate 3 of them. So 3 is the part for this one. How many are left? Well, 3 and what make 10? Or 10 minus 3 equals what? Well, let's see. Put 10 in your brain. Count backwards 3 times. So 10, 9, 8, 7. So it'd be 7. So let's write a number sentence. Let's do a subtraction number sentence in the same box. So 10 minus 3 equals 7. Or you could have said 10 minus 7 equals 3. Now let's look at Emma's. Emma ate 4 raisins. So 4 is the part. Let's count backwards or down 4 times. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's write our number sentence for this. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Now Alice. Alice ate 5. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, that's our double. 10 minus 5 equals 5. So how many raisins do they each have now? Alright, this is going to be a long statement you're going to have to write. Okay? We have to say how much each of them have left. So John has 7 left. We're going to write this on the back. So turn the page to the back. There's 3 lines. Write 1 on each line. Emma. Oopsies, I misspelled Emma. Has 6 left. And Alice has 5 left. Alright, remember, pause the video if you need more time. Alrighty guys, now let's go to this, our number talk. This is a little new number talk. Because I have 13 counters right here. One part is blank, another part is blank, and the last part is blank. Think about how you could break these 13 counters into 3 parts. Alright, so now let's talk about it. So there's 13. I want you to turn to someone and tell them, what 3 parts would you have for these 13 counters? Good, now let's talk about some of them, not all of them. So I see 5, 5, and 3. So 5, 5, and 3 can be 3 parts that you do for 13. You could have done 6, 3, and 4. You could have done 10, 3, and 0. Okay, those are just a few. Okay, now you might have done something different, and that is wonderful. So now, let's look at this. This is going to be super enticing. Look at it really quickly, then we're going to talk about it. How many did you see? Okay, I want you to tell me, how many did you see? Yes, you should have saw 8. All right, I'm going to show it to you again. Then you're going to whisper in your hand, how many you see? Whisper in your hand, how many you see? How many did you see? Yes, you should have saw 12. Now let's do another one. How many did you see? Whisper in your hand. Let it go. Yes, there was 12. Good. Now we're going to practice saying numbers the 10 way. So 12. What is 12 the 10 way? 12 the 10 way is 10, 2. Good. What about 14? 14 is 10, 4. This one right here is kind of like saying there's a 10. What about 17? 10, 7. Good. About 11? 10, 1. Good. What about 19? 10, 9. Good. What about 16? 10, 6. Good. Now, guys, today we're talking about being able to solve word problems with 3 add-ins. Remember, add-ins mean parts. So we're going to have word problems whenever there's 3 parts. 2 of them are going to make 10. Remember, we know our 10 buddies. So we know we can find the 2 that make 10. So now, let's look at this. So, it says, the first grade classroom each has special bins with different types of blocks in them. Let's figure out how many we have. So there's triangles. Let's see how many triangles they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many squares? 1, 2. How many trapezoids? 1, 2, 3. So now, looking at this, we have to add these together. 8, 2, and 3. Well, there's an easy way that we can do this. What 2 numbers make 10? What 2 numbers make 10? What 2 numbers make 10? Well, we know that 2 and 8, 8 and 2, making 10 for me and you. We know that 2 and 8 make 10. So we know that these 2 right here make 10. So this is 10. So now we have 10. If we add those together, 10 and 3. What is 10 3? We just said that 10 3. The 10 way. 10 3 is a 10 way for what number? 10 3 is 13. You can count to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so now let's look at this next one. Alrighty, guys. So now let's look at this word problem. So we're going to be using criteria to help us answer these word problems. Now, criteria is just questions that we ask ourselves already to be able to help us better answer this word problem or figure out how to solve the word problem. So the first question that we're going to ask ourselves first, remember we're going to read it first, but after we read it, we're going to have to figure out what are the 3 parts in our word problem. Then we're going to ask ourselves, how should my picture look? Then we're going to ask ourselves, what 2 parts make 10? Then we're going to think about what number do I need to add? And then we're going to ask ourselves, what should our statement be? So I want you to get out your board marker and sock. Get out your board marker and sock and just put it to the side. You don't need it in your hand or anything because you're paying attention because we haven't even read it yet. Alright, so now I'm going to read it. It says, at lunch, Mary put 3 pepper slices, 7 carrots, and 5 banana pieces on her tray. When she reached the checkout, how many fruits and veggies did she have? Read again. At lunch, Mary put 3 pepper slices, 7 carrots, and 5 banana slices on her tray. When she checked out, how many fruits and veggies did she have? Sorry, guys, we have some letters that are missing here. Alright, so I'm going to read it again. At lunch, Mary put 3 pepper slices, 7 carrots, and 5 banana pieces on her tray. When she reached the checkout, how many fruits and veggies did she have? Okay, I'm going to read it again. You're going to watch me. You don't have this, so you're just going to watch me do cubes. At lunch, Mary put 3 pepper slices, 7 carrots, and 5 banana pieces on her tray. When she reached the checkout, how many fruits and veggies did she have? Alright, now we're going to ask ourselves, what are our 3 parts in the word problem? What are our 3 parts? Right, 3, 7, and 5. So 3, 7, and 5. So I want you to write the number sentence. 3 plus 7 plus 5 equals blank on your board. So do that now. Now, let's look at this. We have to ask ourselves, how should my picture look? Well, they already gave us our picture, but if they didn't, we would draw each part. We would draw 3, we would draw 7, then we would draw 5. But it's already there. Now, what 2 parts make 10? What 2 parts make 10? I want you to whisper in your hand. Which 2 parts make 10? Right, 3 and 7. Circle the 2 parts that make 10, which is 3 and 7. Now I'm going to do that in this picture as well. 3 and 7 make 10. So 3 and 7 are now 10. So now we're going to write a new number sentence with 10. So 3 and 7 make 10. So we put those together to make 10 and then bring the 5 down. So write a new number sentence on your board, which is 10 plus 5 equals blank. Keep the other one on your board, but just write this one as well now. So now, looking at this, 10, 5. What is 10, 5? What is 10, 5? What number is that? We're saying that the 10 way. 10, 5 is what? 15, right? 10, 5 is 15. So now we can check with our picture to make sure that it's 15. So we know this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yes, 10 plus 5 equals 15. That means that 3 plus 7 plus 5 equals 15. You could have counted every single one if you needed to. But it's important that if you know which numbers make 10, you can just say 10 for that and then count on for the other ones that did not make 10. Now, Let's sing our Making 10 song to where we can remember, okay, our 10 facts. Now remember, they're missing one right here. They're missing the 10 and 0. So let's sing it together. Sing with me and do the hand motions, okay? 10 and 0, 0 and 10. Making 10 with all my friends. 9 and 1, 1 and 9. Making 10 and feeling fine. 2 and 8, 8 and 2. Making 10 for me and you. 3 and 7, 7 and 3. Making 10, oh my, oh me. 4 and 6, 6 and 4. Making 10 fly out the door. 5 and 5 is a WC. Making 10 is easy as can be. Awesome. So now, whenever I say a number, I want you to say what number is the 10 buddy to it, okay? So it's a buddy that makes 10 with it. So, if I were to say 5, you would say 5 because 5 and 5 make 10. What about 7? What is 7's buddy that makes 10? Right, 3. 3 and 7, 7 and 3. Making 10, oh my, oh me. What about 1? 1 and what make 10? Right, 9. 1 and 9. 9 and 1. 1 and 9. Making 10 and feeling fine. Good. What about 10? 0. Good. 10 and 0. 0 and 10. Making 10 with all my friends. Awesome. Let's do one more. 4. Good. 6. 4 and 6. 6 and 4. Making 10 fly out the door. All right, let's move on. Now, guys, remember our criteria. We're going to ask these questions to ourselves each time we do it to where we will know exactly what we should be asking to be able to answer the word problem and do it correctly. So we ask ourselves, what are the 3 parts in the word problem? How should my picture look? What 2 parts make 10? What number do I need to add to 10? What should my statement be? So now let's look at this next one. Remember, you have your whiteboard, but you don't need it just yet. You don't need to have your marker open and use it just yet because we have to read it first. So this one says, Megan was playing hide and seek during recess. She found 2 friends by the swings, 8 friends by the tree, and 4 friends by the slide. How many friends did Megan find? All right, we'll read it again. Megan was playing hide and seek during recess. She found 2 friends by the swings, 8 friends by the tree, and 4 friends by the slide. How many friends did Megan find? Alrighty, I'm going to read it again and watch. I'm going to do cues as I'm doing it. Megan was playing hide and seek during recess. She found 2 friends by the swings, 8 friends by the tree, and 4 friends by the slide. How many friends did Megan find? Alright, so now, remember, first question that we have to ask ourselves is, what are the 3 parts in the word problem? What are my 3 parts? Whisper it to me. Right, 2, 8, and 4. I want you to write that as a number sentence on your board. 2 plus 8 plus 4 equals blank. My next part of my criteria is, how should my picture look? Well, how should my picture look? We should be drawing all 3 parts. Now we're going to have to draw all 3 parts. So we're going to draw 2, then 8, kind of all in their own little spaces, and 4. Next thing, what 2 parts make 10? So which 2 numbers make 10? 2 and 8, right? Circle them in your picture and in your number sentence. Now we're going to make that new number sentence showing the 2 and 8 making 10. So since it makes 10, it's going to write this number sentence, 10 plus, and bring the 4 down. The 4 wasn't used yet, equals what? So now we have to figure out, what is 10 plus 4? Well, 10 plus 4, remember, that's like 10, 4. What is 10, 4? The 10 way, 14, right? We can also count on to make sure. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. So that means 2 plus 8 plus 4 also equals 14. So Megan found 4 16 friends. Guys, remember, if I go too fast, you can pause me. All right, so now I want you to put your whiteboard away, and let's look at this. This is Jake's thinking. We're going to look at this. So Jake has 5 balls in a box. 3 balls are in a bag. 5 balls are in a basket. How many balls does Jake have? So Jake has 5 balls in a box. 3 balls are in a bag, and 5 balls are in a basket. How many balls does Jake have? Well, let's see. We're going to see what he did right and what he did not. But let's do our criteria to make sure we have everything. So, what are the 3 parts in the word problem? He said 5, 3, and 5. Is that right? Yes, 5, 3, 5. So good. Now, how should my picture look? What, did he draw a picture? Nope. That's one thing he needs to make sure he draws a picture of each part. What? 2 parts make 10. 5 and 5 is a WC. Making 10 is easy as can be. Well, let's circle the 5 and the 5. Ooh, did he do that in the number sentence? No, he circled 5 and 3. It should have been 5 and 5. Uh-oh. So now it should have been 10 plus 3. So what is 10 plus 3? 10, 3 is 13. Uh-oh. So make sure that you circle the 2 numbers that make 10. Make sure you're double checking that. If you need to, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure it makes 10. Excuse me. So now, guys, remember, we're talking about being able to solve word problems with 3 add-ins, 2 of them that make 10. I want you to show me your fist of 4. How do you feel about being able to find the 3 numbers that find the 3 parts in the word problem and finding the 2 that make 10 to be able to add them easier? Show it to me. All right, good. Now, we're going to do our problem set in our new workbook. So I want you to get out that workbook with the blue, the new one, and I want you to go to page number 5. Page number 5. Now, I'm going to read the word problem to you, then you're going to solve it. Then we're going to go over it, and then we're going to go to the next one. Remember, pause me if you need to. So let's look at this first one. Bill went to the store. He bought 1 apple, 9 bananas, and 6 pears. How many pieces of fruit did he buy in all? Excuse me. Read it again. Bill went to the store. He bought 1 apple, 9 bananas, 6 pears. How many pieces of fruit did he buy in all? I'm going to read it again. Bill went to the store. He bought 1 apple, 9 bananas, and 6 pears. How many pieces of fruit did he buy in all? All right, guys, I want you to get your picture in your hand. We're going to do cubes. Bill went to the store. He bought 1 apple, 9 bananas, and 6 pears. How many pieces of fruit did he buy in all? Whoopsies. All right, what are the 3 parts in the word problem? Right, 1, 9, and 6. Oh, well, look how sweet. They already wrote that in our number sentence for us. Well, how should my picture look? Well, we're going to have to draw 1, 9, and 6. Oh, but look how nice they already did that for us as well. So now, what are my 2 parts that make 10? Well, we know that 1 and 9 make 10. Oh, well, look how sweet. They already circled 1 and 9 in our number sentence and in our picture. They are just too sweet. Now, what number do I need to add to 10? Well, I need to add the number that's left, which is 6. So I have to add 6 to 10. So we're putting 6 right here. So now let's add that. 10 plus 6. What is 10, 6? 10 plus 6 equals 16. We also can say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we know that 10 plus 6 equals 16. So that means 1 plus 9 plus 6 equals 16 as well. Now, let's look at the next one at the bottom. Number 2. We did this one together. That first one together. Now I'm going to do some with you, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. Oh, Miss Perkins forgot the statement. What should my statement be? Well, Bill bought blank pieces of fruit. How many pieces? 16. Alright, so it says Maria gets some new toys for her birthday. She gets 4 dolls, 7 balls, and 3 games. How many toys does she receive? Read it again. Maria gets some new toys for her birthday. She gets 4 dolls, 7 balls, and 3 games. How many toys does she receive? I'm going to read it again. Maria gets some new toys for her birthday. She gets 4 dolls, 7 balls, and 3 games. How many toys did she receive? Alright guys, get your pencil. Let's do cubes. Maria gets some new toys for her birthday. She gets 4 dolls, 7 balls, and 3 games. How many toys did she receive? Alrighty guys, so now, what are the 3 parts that are in the word problem? 4, 7, and 3. Let's write that in our number sentence. What should my picture look like? What should we draw? I want you to draw what the picture should look like. Don't wait for me. I want you to do it first. So you can pause it and draw your picture. Alright, so now you should have drew 4, then 7, then 3. This is the 4 dolls, the 7 balls, and the 3 games. So now, what 2 parts make 10? What 2 parts make 10? There's 4, 7, and 3. Which 2 make 10? Right, 7 and 3. So circle it in your picture and do your number sentence. What number do I need to add to 10 now? What's the part that's left? It's the part you did not circle. That is 4. So now let's add it. 10 plus 4. 10, 4. 10, 4 is 14. You can count if you need to. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4 plus 7 plus 3 equals 14. So Maria received 14 toys. Now I want you to turn the page to the back, to page number 6. Alright, so now I'm going to read it, and we're going to do a little bit together, and you're going to do the rest on your own. So Maddie goes to the pond and catches 8 bugs, 3 frogs, and 2 tadpoles. How many animals did she catch all together? Maddie goes to the pond and catches 8 bugs, 3 frogs, and 2 tadpoles. How many animals did she catch all together? I'm going to read it again. Maddie goes to the pond and catches 8 bugs, 3 frogs, and 2 tadpoles. How many animals did she catch all together? Get your pencil, let's do cubes. Maddie goes to the pond and catches 8 bugs, 3 frogs, and 2 tadpoles. How many animals did she catch all together? Alright, what are the 3 parts in the word problem? What are they? Write it in your number sentence right here. How should my picture look? Draw your picture of all 3 parts. You're doing this on your own. What 2 parts make 10? Circle it. Circle both parts that make 10 in your picture and in your number sentence. What number do I need to add to 10? It's the one that you did not circle. Put that in your number sentence right here. And then add it together and write it your whole right here and right here. And then do your statement. That's your whole. Alright, so my 3 parts. Let's check it. Pause if you need more time. 3 parts are 8, 3, and 2. So I'm going to draw that. 8. These are the 8 bugs. I'm going to label it with a B. 3 frogs. I'm going to label that with an F. And 2 tadpoles. So, what are my 2 parts that make 10? 8 and 2. So I'm going to circle 8 and 2. In my number sentence as well. What number do I need to add to 10? Well, that's 3. It's the one I did not circle. So 3 goes right here. So what is 10, 3? 10, 3 is 13. You could have counted it if you needed to. 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means that 8 plus 3 plus 2 also equals 13. So Maddie caught 13 animals. Alright guys, I'm going to read this next one. You're going to do it all by yourself. It says Molly arrived at the party first with 4 balloons. Kenny came next with 2 green balloons. Dara came last with 6 blue balloons. How many balloons did these friends bring? Molly arrived at the party first with 4 red balloons. Kenny came next with 2 green balloons. Dara came last with 6 blue balloons. How many balloons did these friends bring? I'm going to read it again. Do cubes. Molly arrived at the party first with 4 red balloons. Kenny came next with 2 green balloons. Dara came last with 6 blue balloons. How many balloons did these friends bring? All right, remember the criteria. What are the 3 parts in the word problem? Write it in the number sentence. How should my picture look? Draw it. Draw those 3 parts. Do this now. What 2 parts make 10? Circle it in your picture and in your number sentence. What number do I need to add to 10? It's the one you did not circle in your picture and your number sentence. You'll write it right here. Then add that number to 10. Write your whole right here and right here. Then also write it in your statement. All right, let's go over it. So there are 4 red balloons, 2 green balloons, 6 blue balloons. So it was 4, 2, and 6. So now we have to draw it. You should label the 4 with the R for red, 2 with a G for green, 6 with a B for blue. What 2 parts make 10? Well, 4 and, 6 make 10. So 4 and 6 make 10. What number do I need to add to 10? 2. It's the one that was left. So 10, 2 is 12. So that means that 4 plus 2 plus 6 equals 12. There are 12 balloons. Alrighty, guys. So now you can put that workbook just to the side because you're going to be using it in just a moment. So, remember our math challenge was to be able to solve word problems with 3 items, 2 of which made 10. So looking at this, if we know 10, 3 is 13, then 5 plus 5 plus what equals 13? So what is our mystery number right here? I want you to whisper it to me. What's our mystery number? 3, right? Since we know that 10, 3 is 13, 5 and 5 make 10. So we know that 10, 3 equals 13. So that means 5 plus 5 plus 3 equals 13. Good. So now, guys, I want you, that workbook that I told you just to put to the side. Let's look at it. You're going to go, that math workbook, one with the blue. Go to page number 7. This is your exit ticket. You're going to work on it. Whenever you're done, you're going to wait till everyone's finished. My friends are at school. You guys can work on reflex while you wait for everyone to finish. All right. So I'm going to read it to you. You're going to solve it. Toby has ice cream money. He has 2 dimes. He finds 4 more dimes in his jacket and 8 more on the table. How many dimes does Toby have? Toby has ice cream money. He has 2 dimes, 4 more dimes in his jacket, and 8 more on the table. How many dimes does Toby have? I'm going to read it again. This time do cubes. Toby has ice cream money. He has 2 dimes. He finds 4 more dimes in his jacket and 8 more on the table. How many dimes does Toby have? All right, I'm going to read it again. This time you can start solving. Remember, ask yourself this criteria. What are the 3 parts in the word problem? Write it in your number sentence. How should my picture look? Draw it. Draw your 3 parts. What 2 parts make 10? Circle it. Circle 2 parts may make 10 in your picture and number sentence. What number do I need to add to 10? That's the part you did not circle. Write it in your number sentence. And what should my statement be? You'll write the whole right here. All right, I'm going to read it again. You can solve it. Toby has ice cream money. He has 2 dimes. He finds 4 more dimes in his jacket and 8 more on the table. How many dimes does Toby have? All right. You can solve this on your own, guys. You can pause it. Whenever everyone's finished, you can come back and check your answer. Alright guys, let's check our work. You can get like a crayon or something to where you can check it. So looking at this, I know that my 3 parts are 2, 4, and 8. I'm going to draw my picture to show this. He had 2 dimes. He had 4 in his jacket. And he found 8 more on the table. Let's put a T for table. Which 2 parts make 10? Well, 2 and 8. Right, circle it there too. So now, what number do I need to add to 10? Well, that's 4. Let's add it. 10, 4. 10 plus 4. 10, 4 is 14. So that means that 10 plus 4 equals 14. 2 plus 4 plus 8 also equals 14. Toby has 14 dimes. Remember, you could have counted it. You circled 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can count on. Alright, guys. Great job. That is it for math. Right now, you can work on Zern first a little bit. You can work on Zone for a little while. Alright, guys. Happy Friday. Remember, there's going to be disco. We'll be doing Disco Friday today. I will see you guys I'm going to see you guys whenever we come back to school on Tuesday. Monday is parent-teacher conference, so you will not have school on Monday. But I will see you guys on Tuesday. I miss you guys so much, and I can't not wait to see you. Bye, guys. Love you. You guys will have, make sure that you do Zern. Okay? Bye.